So this course, LGBTQ on Campus for Faculty and Staff, is a course designed for faculty and staff members at colleges to give them some awareness and build some empathy for some of the challenges that some LGBTQ students face on campus. The course is told through the perspective of these three students who all identify as LGBTQ, and they talk to us about some experiences that they've had in the past. So if I open the menu, you can see that there are three main stories in this course. First, we have Matt's story where there was some biased language on campus that a faculty member witnessed and needed to respond to. Then there is story 2, Jay, where we play the part of a staff member who needs to handle an LGBTQ related request or issue that a student is having. And then story 3, where we play a faculty member who needs to address the needs of a student who comes in. She's very stressed out, and you need to be a gatekeeper and refer her to support services on campus. So all three of these are interactive conversation simulations. Let's just go into the Callie story and see what it looks like.
Hey, Callie, how's everything going?
Well, not great, actually.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the lab write-up before spring break. I was wondering if I could get an extension.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about why you need the extension.
I don't know. I've been trying to work on the write-up all week, but I stare at my computer screen and nothing comes out. And there's so much other stuff going on. I'm just so stressed out with everything.
So here you have the student who's come to your office, and she's obviously under a lot of stress, and you need to handle the situation as the faculty member. On the menu on the left side of the screen, you can see some different tactics you can use, like getting more information, normalizing the stress that she's under, or just ending the conversation. And for each one of these tactics, there are one or more specific dialogue options that you can choose from. So let's choose one and see it play out.
What's causing you so much stress?
I don't know. It's just like, if I can't think, I can't write, and I lie in bed and can't sleep because I'm thinking about all the work I didn't do, and then I'm so tired in the morning, the only way I can stay awake in class is by drinking lots of coffee. I'm going to fail all my classes. My parents are going to kill me. Like, even if I don't get all A's, they're going to be so disappointed.
So from time to time, as you go through the conversation, you get a feedback pop up from one of the other characters who just gives you some feedback on how you did, on how the last choice that you made is affecting the conversation. As you can see, we found a couple of stressors here. So as a faculty or staff member, one of your jobs is to notice when a student is under a lot of stress and then make that referral. So here you can ask a few more questions. You can empathize, paraphrase, give advice, refer. So you choose what you'd like to say next to her.
So, there's a lot more going on than your lab write-up. Seems like you might also be stressed about things at home.
Yeah, it's just like with break coming up, and my parents don't get anything about me. Like, they don't know about my girlfriend. I mean, we've been together for almost 6 months, and I spend every day with her after school. And, like, she told me I need to tell my parents about her, or else I'm, like, lying to them.
So as you can see in this conversation, Callie is out at school, and she is having some issues because she's not out at home, and so this comes up during your conversation, and then you need to handle it. From time to time, you get these little thought bubbles that you can click on to hear what Callie is really thinking.
I talk and you actually listen to what I'm saying. I wish other people would do that.
So you can then choose what to say next, and eventually what you'll need to do is refer her to the mental health services office on campus because her stress level is so high that it's affecting her academic work. A few other features on the screen. I want to point out this undo button right here. So you can kind of play around here. In the menu, you're going to have some options that are good and some options that aren't so good. So if you hit something that you wish you hadn't said, you can use this button to go back in time, and then it erases it like it never happened. So that really allows you to play around in the conversation, to choose things you might not normally say in this type of conversation, just to see how it might play out. So you can really play around here in all three of the conversation simulations and try new things. So that is the course in a brief nutshell. So if you have any other questions, please let us know, and thank you so much for your interest.